Check 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. This hurts my head. That's better. Hi. Hey.
Hey.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
What's going on?
Hi. I posted the video again that's like, what in the Reese's peanut butter fuck is going on here? It's funny. Ben says he thinks the traffic from the last podcast was my fan. Because when I was under the stairs in the closet, I have a fan because it gets hot in there. And he's like, I think that might have been the traffic. And I was like, okay, so we'll go in there.
Tell him to turn the traffic down then. Duh, Ben. I know you hear me, Ben. I know you hear me on this podcast right now, Ben.
You know how Jen and I are, you've pointed out that we're on a lot of the same energetic frequencies when it comes to like TikTok?
Yes.
She posted a video where she's like starting a trend, and it's to I Will Get By, which is a song from her childhood. And it's like a song of strength, and it's like all the shit she's been through. And
all the trauma.
Triumphed. And I was like, fucking on the same wavelength again.
What a new trend. I wonder where Gina is.
I don't know.
Alright, hey everyone, guess a number between 1 and 100.
Is it... Shannon, is it 87? Is it 73? Is it 52? They really think that they're guessing. No, it's from the post for tonight's live.
Where's David?
They're like, I'll come on the air.
Well.
Hi. What's up?
Can we skip to the good part?
No. I don't like skipping to the good part.
I bet y'all can't do this.
I can, but I make spit come out of it like a fountain. It's real gross.
Oh.
I don't think you want to see it.
I do not.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
She's rolling her tongue for those on the podcast.
Okay.
There's Gina trying to find her way in. Oh. You just had to talk so Kate could see your name and invite you.
I don't know. Manage? No. She has to go to the guest thingy, I think, and go to request.
No, she has over 1,000. She goes live.
Huh?
Gina do it with purpose? Oh,
Yeah.
down here on the multi-guest thing.
Yes.
Oh.
I think. Okay, I invited her.
Yeah.
I invited you, Gina.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Alex.
Hello, Alex.
It's their birthday.
Is it
I'm just
for
kidding.
real?
I'm just kidding. It says just
Oh.
keep saying it.
Jesus, Kate.
They
Fuck.
keep posting these videos. their birthday, and then I'll be like, "Is it your birthday?" And she's like, "No." And so like now they posted another video and said, "Oh, today's your birthday." Okay, I invited you again, Gina. Okay, now press the camera button. You see what I'm talking about?
I mean, it's got my face on the thing and not on nothing.
Yeah, but we want to see you talking.
I know. I'm trying to figure it out. I haven't. There it is.
Hi.
Gina!
Gina, your hair's getting so long.
I know.
It looks good, too, girl.
Not being this long. I usually get fresh when they're about here. And cut them off. Now they're like down to here.
Yeah, super long for you.
You know, the key was, they say that you can tell if a lady's old if she parts her hair on the side. And so if you part in the middle, because, you know, Kat, you're all hip, that it stays out of my eyes better. And so when I started parting in the middle, I was like, I think I can grow these suckers out.
I just sat down on the chair one day and I was like, I don't know, do whatever the fuck you want. And they parted, they're like, which side did your hair part in? I was like, it'll listen, just do it where it goes. Kate's like, what are you talking about, trend? And, yeah. It's from, it was really big around last year that if you, do you remember it, Kate?
Something about, like, if you part your hair down the middle, it just looks better. And so I saw a bunch of people, like, parting their hair down the middle, and I was like, that's a lie.
All the Gen X were, like, parting their hair on the side, and so they were just saying we were all old, because I'm Gen X.
It was just about, being old.
Yeah.
It's not anything that we actually care about.
But, I mean, honestly, like, it goes where it wants to, but when I started doing this, my bangs were able to grow out, so that's all that mattered.
Oh.
This is Harley said, my hair just parted ways with my scalp. Makes amazing shower art.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I have this piece right here is this long, and this is when we went into quarantine. It goes like just past my nose. All my hair shed when I went through that rebirth, and this piece that's like from the beginning of quarantine right here is this little piece right here that goes out on my nose. Just thought I'd share.
Mark's time.
And it's connected to Ben's part of the hair, whichever that. Yes. Yeah. He's been. Yeah.
Is there anything in particular that you wanted to work on, Gina?
I mean, from like an overall perspective, I feel like that things are going well for me personally, but I'm still not able to get online. I still have this blockade. So coming on this live, I was like, yes, we're going to use this to just get me going. And this fear that I have of being seen who I am now, who I really am in this small town I live in and all that, like that fear, like just kind of, and I've been working on it. My spirit guides have been working on it with me. I've been working on it, but yeah, that would be probably the best way.
When you're talking about it, my left fingers are going numb. The ring, the middle, and the pointer on the left side. Down here on my side. Gina, can you turn your volume up by chance?
Yeah. I'm going to put my earbud on. I had it on the computer, but I couldn't get online.
Okay.
Oh.
Kush Killer sent like 20 something roses, and they're like, "Hey, bye."
Like, okay, bye.
Love you, Kush Killer. It's funny.
They always have such wild energy. It's fun. We have no idea what you're saying. Hello?
Hi.
It's just this phone.
So what?
We heard phone really well.
Yeah, I said I'm here. It's just I can't get my Bluetooth to connect to this phone.
Oh.
Just give me one more second.
Okay.
For those of you at home, that rocking sound is Kate's swing chair.
No, it's the traffic cat. Okay.
No, it's the traffic cat.
Ah! I heard myself.
For those listening at home, Kate's own voice scared her. And so she screamed, then declared it.
Ah! That scared me, declared Kate.
Oh,
as
can you
she
hear
swung
me?
in her swing chair. That's cathartic, proclaimed Harley Hedda.
Yeah, that's good, Gina. It's good, Gina. It sounds loud.
Did she hear us or no?
Now, can you hear me?
We've been able to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes!
Okay. That was painful, man. I don't know what was up with that.
It's quiet again. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, Gina, what kind of, like, when you say that you... First, when you said, I'm ready to be visible, I was like, I thought you were ready to be visible. I thought that was, like, you rebranded, you did the things, but it's still out in your neighborhood, huh? It's still, like, on a, like, human level, right?
Absolutely. So,
What? Talk about
can
that.
you guys
What is
hear
it?
me?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can hear you fine. Just go ahead.
Okay. So from like my mom, you know, there's a lot of trauma around my mom, my emotions, all that. But she always worried about image. Like it didn't matter what was going on in our world if we weren't like perceived as the perfect family, it was detrimental. Like, oh, what will they say? Oh, what will they say? Like that's what we always heard growing up. And if friends were over at the house, it was like Ozzy and Harriet, perfect family. But me being like, because this is the Bible Belt and me not being with that community fit or whatever, like this, the things that we know, the things that we do, most people can't comprehend anyway. But in this small town area, it would be viewed as, you know, evil witchcraft kind of stuff. And it's that fear that I just have. And it's not that I'm ashamed of who I am and what I know. It's just this community, there's something fearful that is holding me back. And it's ego, it's human ego kind of stuff.
Gina, that automatically takes me to where were you persecuted in a past life? I know that's a cliche go-to thing, but where were you persecuted in a past life?
And I mean, you know, from like doing healing work there, like I've done tons, and that's why I feel like it's tied to this life, but it still could be tied to a past. I don't know. Like there, you know, there's layers. There's so many layers.
Spirit is nice. Good. Please take us back to the most impactful point that we can heal about this.
Here we go. Ow.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama.
I got a pain in my left ear whenever you said that.
Was it from me singing? No, I'm just kidding.
No, before the singing.
I'm getting very, like, now my head hurts, and it didn't, and now...
Well, you said Mountain Mama.
Yeah.
And, of course, you know, you think it might be Gina, but I think if she got a pain in her left ear, that's her mom.
And a deer
What's
just
that
showed
face?
up. A deer just showed up, sorry.
I was like, what's that face?
I wasn't expecting...
For those of you listening
Squirrel.
at home, Kate is surprised and amazed at the deer. Right now.
Okay, Um, this seems very like.
Making my forehead itch like crazy.
Um, Gina, you're in Kentucky, right, or Tennessee?
West Virginia.
You are in West Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know why I was thinking like Kentucky. Okay. This seems very like. Are there swamps in West Virginia?
Mm-mm. There's like riverbanks, like we have rivers and creeks that run through, but
Are
sometimes
they
it's a little
green?
swampy around them, but it's not really a swamp.
Are they green?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. This
Kate's
seems
a Louisiana kind of gal, so I think if she sees any kind of swamp, she's like, "Yep, swamp."
swamp. All right, guys, we got a swamp. It's in West Virginia. It's green water, and so I don't know why it's zooming me in and out of this, but I guess this is like a riverbank your family lived on. I'm not sure. I'm just.
Yeah, I mean, there's a river that runs through our county that it's like the only river in the eastern half of the United States that flows north, and it flows into the Ohio.
I was talking about in this past life.
Where's the movie Fried Green Tomatoes? Like, where is its location?
It's more south. Is that like Georgia or Alabama? I know it's more south.
Because I keep hearing a train.
Well, we have a track that runs right beside the river. Coal trains, throughout history have used the railroad to drive coal from the coal mines around here.
It's real loud. Why would they be making such a loud... Like, what is the purpose with trains of, like, making the
whistle?
We have coal. We have coal trains in Louisiana, and that's to pass through a town.
Any crossing. If they're at a crossing, they have to... Because not all crossings have the guards out in the country, so they do the whistle. So,
it's real loud. I cannot stop hearing it. It's, like, really, really, really fucking loud. And, like... It won't stop.
So,
I mean, and my mom did live right next to a coal tipple at one time. And so the train would come through, and then the tipple is this big tower that the coal comes down and loads into the top of the open top train beds. And so, there was a crossing, and I'm sure the whistle blew there, like, all the time. But
it made the whistle lessen when you started talking about it.
But but the whistle, like having a train whistle, like everybody's really comfortable around train whistles around here because we hear them so much. I can even hear them at my house, and I don't live close to the river or the train tracks now, but it comes up through the mountains.
What are you channeling? What are you feeling out?
Oh, it's wait, Gina or me?
Gina. She's twirling the channeling part of the ear, like right here.
She's
trying to tune into the frequency.
I don't ever do this. I didn't even notice I was doing it. But, like, my mom was young when she lived there. Maybe she did this.
This is young. This is before you were born. So ask who you are in this.
Who am I? Oh, I just had a wave of, like, yuck. Like, yuck's the only way I can describe it. I'm my grandmother, my mom's mom.
Okay.
Who also grew up around train tracks and coal mines.
All right, to fact check that, go ahead and merge in with her, see if you can.
My highest good, please merge me with that version.
You're merging. But say your grandma so we can fact check it a bit.
Please merge me with this version of my nanny, Mary.
Yeah, it's going in stronger.
So, I'm getting that this was her flirting with the boys.
Oh, that?
Like her being coy.
Uh-huh. Can you say, Spirit, if it's in my highest... I'm just going to do it the long way so that anybody listening along can, like, follow along. God, it makes me, like, scratch my neck like this. Can you say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good?
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Please apply my house cleanse
please apply my house cleanse
to this version of me
to this version of me,
and as far as I'm allowed.
and as far as I'm allowed. I mean, my stomach loosened up a little bit. It was real tight.
Now my back is tight. Fuck.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please apply my house cleanse again to rid whatever this is.
It's
Release
black
and return
lung.
soul fragments.
Spirit of the Night Good, please activate all of the tuberculosis healing that we have to this. Spirit of the Night
It
Good,
could be
please
black
fix it
lung
by
growing up beside
10
coal
trillion
mines.
years or however long necessary.
Is it leaving, Kat?
My heart's beating really fast and I'm really, really sad.
Well, I know a lot of people die down there from
But that was
suffocation.
a different kind of, you know how, like, some of you know by now, most of you know by now that when I, start transmuting this stuff, I start feeling like I'm going to throw up. I could not get that, the wrench, that, like, gut throw up kind of feeling. It was all in the chest. It was stuck, really loud. When you have a cough, I wanted to say it like Forrest Gump, a cough due to cold. When you have that and you cannot cough it up, that's what that felt like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did the tuberculosis healing. That was pretty common then, too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it won't go deep enough. It won't.
Do you remember that big wolf healing we did? The big wolf healing whenever we were pulling stuff out of you? Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please apply my big wolf healing so that I can pull this out of Kat.
Well, whoever I'm standing in for.
Yeah, whoever Kat's standing in for.
It's pulling stuff, but it's pulling from the back, too.
Well, I'm picturing your back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Release and return soul fragments related to this. Wrap them in love, light, and forgiveness and divine justice. And return them to the right owners at this time. I mean, I was picturing like gobs, like I was just grabbing and pulling.
Spirit is in the highest good and all souls consent. Please apply all of my lung healings, COVID healings, or the like, conducive to what is needed to all of this. Okay, you specifically got tuberculosis, Kate, and I know it was common back then, but you got it for a reason. Of course you knew that, but like why? What was going on?
So, like, especially in the coal mines, I know it's called, like, the black lung, and that was for, like, coal miners and stuff like that. But also, too, it would cover up tuberculosis, and then it would just, like, slowly kill.
They called it something else, though, didn't they? They called it,
I don't know.
I'd be named for it.
Too volcanic. Yes, it is. It is green. It's like a greenish yellow. When I went to heal it in somebody, the COVID, when I went to heal at the beginning of the outbreak of it, when I scraped it, it was like a yellowish green, and then it turned into like rock candy looking stuff, and then I had to melt it and vaporize it through the lungs. So yeah.
Pump green? Like here?
She said when they're pregnant.
Oh, I didn't see the first one.
And they're pumping.
So, I mean, from, living in coal camps at the time, that's where my grandmother was when she was younger. I called her Nanny. That's where Nanny lived. I mean, yeah, there was, and there was a whole company doctor that would treat him, but it was very minimal treatment. Yeah, the consumption word. Somebody else mentioned that. That's the word. Consumption is what they called that. Tuberculosis back in the day.
Can we copy and paste all that to the residual? I'm gonna do mine. You guys do yours. Spirits and high school, please copy and paste all that to the residual. Okay, I get that it hurt the lungs and stuff. What does it do to the head? I'm sure it's very common. I cannot think of it. I don't know what's happening. It's,
like
I feel
Alzheimer's?
like the hair, it's like, it feels like charcoal in the head. It feels like carbon, tons of carbon. My hair feels like straw.
Well, yeah, I want to say it would make deposits on the brain, if I remember correctly.
But I mean, coal dust is everywhere. Like when you're living near coal mines.
Right. Well, we took care of the lungs.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it coats your hair, it coats your clothes, it coats everything. Yeah. But my grandmother was still just like flirting with all the guys, like headed to the coal mines, I guess. I don't know. But she was, to me, that's what I was getting. And that yuck, like I felt yuck. But it could have been, maybe what she was seeing, maybe what she was feeling, looking at the people that were suffering from that. I don't know, but I just felt yuck. And then it released whenever we did the house cleanse, because my stomach was like all balled up from that. And then it just let go. So she did get pregnant with my mom when she was a teenager. And my mom was born, without a father, which was really taboo in those days.
Well, then she would be flirting with all the men. Your mom would be flirting with all the men. I know that when I was a single mom, whenever I went anywhere where there was any guys, my kids just naturally wanted to hang out with just strange adult men.
You're right. Yep.
Just needed male attention. And I was like, cool, that's creepy and dangerous. Come with me. And they just would gravitate to the men. They just would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I mean, at one point in time, my nanny even left her with her parents and went off to Maine with her husband, who was in the military at that time, and left my mom behind. And so mom was at the coal camp then as a little girl. But I think all that was, the trauma that led to her as an adult, still concerned about what everybody thought, and that she had her shit together even if she didn't have her shit together.
Dang it, Dana, this is the second time they mentioned quote-unquote gossip train, is what they kept getting.
Makes sense.
Okay, so if we looked at the most impactful point that we could heal concerning this fear, or fear of being out and about or out publicly with whatever in your hometown, in a small town. I got it was a past life. You got current life. It looks like it's a mix of both.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, of course, yeah, we had to clear the lungs, but I don't know why that's super important. Like, other than you and me and Kate are in the same town sometimes at different at different times. Like, maybe I'm someone there.
It could be that, the lungs power the voice, and it's my voice that I'm trying to find. I mean, I don't know. I'm just...
Yeah. No, Kate's awfully quiet, and she's looking at something.
I can't tune into this. Yeah, whenever I talk, it gets interrupted, so I'm like, I guess I'm not supposed to talk in this one. I don't know, so I just keep oh, that's cool. I don't know how to, I don't know what to do in that. So I don't know. I just sit here and watch. So I'm like, oh, maybe it's a channeled thing. Maybe it's supposed to be. Yes? No? Everybody's sitting there looking at me now as if I'm crazy.
No, it's not that you're crazy. That's got to be connected somewhere. I know you've felt that before, but I think we just talk. Like, we talk over each other. We just do. Gina and
Yeah.
I have been.
Yeah.
Okay. So in this past life, the train, you kept mentioning the train. She keeps mentioning the gossip train, and then I keep getting the songs. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids, be like the cool kids. So it just makes me go. There was a lot of probably like missing out too. And yeah, you already said something about finding your own voice. So how far after this were you born?
My grandmother was 38 when I was born, and she was 17 when my mom was born. Um, she even used to say, like, because my mom moved to Chicago at one time where she lived, she had gotten a job there by then, and she would babysit me, and everybody thought I was her kid because she was only 38, looked really young with this toddler running around.
Your grandmother?
Hmm.
Okay.
While my mom went to work, dad had gotten out of the Air Force, and so they moved to Chicago where she was. But from a like definitely like my grandmother and my mom both missed out on life because of her having my mom young. And then my mom was embarrassed about it. She was embarrassed about being a bastard child in this, small town in 19 she was born in 1949, so, through the 50s and 60s she lived with everybody knowing she didn't have a dad. That's not totally true. Everybody knew who her dad was. He was part of a very prominent family in this county, like judge of the county kind of family.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but they wouldn't claim her. And so she was ashamed of who she was because they wouldn't claim her, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, were you in the coal mine?
No, never worked in and my dad did for a little bit, but not even like for a whole career. But I mean his dad did his whole life. And a lot of people I know, like this whole community is a coal community.
Hmm. That's weird.
I don't know
Um,
what this. There's hooks everywhere. I
but
don't know
when
what
I
that's
was
connected
younger,
to.
I used to always like not care what people thought. Like I was one of those that would say, let's give them something to talk about, even before Melissa Etheridge came out with that song, from a small town's got to talk about somebody. I said, let them talk about me. I don't care. And it used to drive mom crazy. Because, I mean, as a teenager, I rebelled. I wanted to go out with friends and do things. And she says, what are people going to think? And I'm like, I don't care what people think. I'm going to live my life. And so something changed from that me. I don't know if it was having kids and kind of that responsibility of life and whatever.
Mm.
But I want to get back to that carefree person, that person that just like, people are going to say, people are going to talk. Like, I don't care. And I just can't get myself there.
What Kat said she felt hooks in her. Is that from her mom, Kat?
I don't know who I am in this. I don't know who I'm standing in for, who I'm feeling. I know that the more Gina talks about it, the more it pulls. It's pulling me down, and it hurts a fuck ton. They're all lined up on my back. But
So are you her mom then?
the action that I'm doing reminds me of the corsets snap together, but it's on the
Yeah.
shoulder. And I don't know if there is, like, was there a corset thing, like a shoulder kind of thing? Because it's across here.
They
And
used to
it's
wear
not,
shoulder pads. Oh,
it's
sorry.
not fabric, it is hooked in. It is hooked in. But there's a fastener. It's like a, I don't fucking know. Like a latch, like a latch fastener into the hook. Like it's purposefully put. I don't fucking know. I don't know where this is, what this is. I don't know what this is.
Are you her mom? Like Gina's mom?
Maybe because Gina was doing the hair thing.
It just makes me go to shoulder pads. I don't know if that's true. Like, I don't know if they would
You were
hook in
singing
like
head,
that.
shoulders, knees, and toes yesterday, Kate.
I don't even remember that.
You were singing it to Casey Ray, and I was like, that's a weird fucking song to be singing.
Eyes and ears. Oh, I do remember that. Okay.
I mean, the shoulder pads came in when I was in high school in the 80s. But yeah, everybody had monster shoulder pads in there.
I remember my sisters had them.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is like corsety stuff. This is like
like 1800s
her grandma's
stuff.
mom?
Yeah, maybe 1800s. Hey, maybe 1800s. It's not just like, it's like I guess an over-the-shoulder boulder holder, but it's like this part's clamped, and then underneath is the corset clamped, but it's inside the skin. Yeah, it's like eye hooks, but they're in the skin. It's more like a
like a torture device.
No, I mean like societal feminine torture device, but like other than that, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, beauty is pain, right?
Yeah. Fashion before comfort.
The grandmother's mother? I don't know, just keep getting, it's a long lineage of this. Where do you want to start? It's like, well, fuck, I don't know, the most impactful point.
Yeah.
Maybe the earliest?
Let's try the earliest point.
Okay. Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please take me to the most impactful point, the earliest possible point to help heal my fear.
We're going somewhere else.
And I don't know what the heck it is. My left ear is like pain. So maybe it is still my mom's lineage.
It looks like traveling in the stars.
It looks like that to me too, or feels like that.
Okay.
I was going to say it's dark. I'm getting dark. I'm not getting stars, but I'm getting dark.
It's like a circle, and she's just spinning in a circle, and it's really funny because, you know that game where they're like, you are not the intruder, and then it like, your body's there, and it's like, beep,
Among Us.
Boop, boop. Okay, that, it looks like that, except they're spinning in a circle, and it's really funny.
I had a video like that like 2 years ago. Where
Yes.
my body was just spinning, and it was like, Kat was not the imposter.
So I'm just alone spinning?
Spirit, what do you need to see about this? Oh, you should probably go on your mission, is what I got.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please take me on my mission.
Is this that one fucking movie that Ben had me watch with the time traveler guy in the space shuttle? What the fuck is that movie called, guys?
Where he invents the ability to time travel in that one little machine?
No, not that one.
Okay.
The one where it's
Inception? Somebody said
yeah,
Inception.
I think so. It's the one with the guy that's like, all right, whatever that guy's name.
Matthew McConaughey!
Yeah, I think it's him. I think he's the main guy.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I have no idea.
No, it's not Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Interstellar.
It's Interstellar. That's it, yeah.
It's Interstellar, where it's like such an interesting movie, but really you only need to watch the last 30 minutes and you will be fine. And it's like 4 hours long.
Okay. Cool. What do we
So
need to
I'm
see
time
about
traveling.
Interstellar? Oh. So you
Can
need
you merge with that guy, Sheena?
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please merge me with that Interstellar guy.
There you're going. Ben's connected to that guy too.
Shocker. The pain let up in my left
Yeah.
ear.
And it made my neck pop. All you ladies pop your neck like this. Sorry.
All right, so where am I going? What's my mission?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out, because whenever you said, take me on my mission, it was like, okay, cool. And then he just kept spinning.
Yeah. But you've never seen the movie. He, spoiler alert, he like,
Is it
leaves
20
his
years old?
space- Yes. It's around there. It's like in the 2000 something. He leaves his spaceship and he's traveling just in the spacesuit, and then he goes into this dimensional library And he ends up looking through this dimensional library and seeing his daughter back on a time where it starts at the beginning of the movie where she's like talking to what she thinks is a ghost. She knows it has a consciousness, and he's her dad, or her dad being like, there's nobody fucking there. And it ends up being him in the bookshelf, because all time is now, talking to her. And then it helps her save the world. Oh, there's dust in that movie too. They have to leave the planet because the dust is taking over.
Interesting. Okay. Spirits in the high school, please activate all of the dust particle removal healings to all this. Please speed us up.
I'm going to send you some WD-40 in the mail, just so you know.
I've already WD-40'd this.
Oh, I should have known you would have.
I don't know what it... He just looks very content now.
Yeah, just chilling. Do this, Gina. Can you say spirit if it's in my highest good?
Spirit if it's in my highest good.
Please download.
Please download.
All the information I'm gathering from this mission.
All the information I'm gathering from this mission.
Into all parts and forms of me.
Into all parts and forms of me.
Throughout space and time.
Throughout space and time.
That need this.
That need this.
Well, that's a lot. Hold on. Everything feels like it's like liquidy, like paper moving liquid, like photographs in water, or developing photos.
I was about to say that, developing photos.
I used to do that with my mom. The smell is like eggs, but it's like.
Is this like memories?
Yeah, because it's like people like this, like, you know, with their arms around each other and smiling. It reminds me of the pictures that would go on a photo frame. They're so like smiley.
Can you download your memories? Maybe, Gina?
That's what I'm doing.
Interesting.
I'm downloading my memories.
You don't look like you're enjoying this. It's just like,
well, I'm just wondering. So, developing photos reminds me of the dark room in junior high. You know, we had junior high back in the day. And I spent a lot of time in the dark room with the photographer, the junior high newsletter.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I wasn't in journalism.
Oh.
He was. And I helped him to develop films or photos and things like, you know, that would go in the yearbook or the newsletters and all that. And then he also, I mean, he took like different types of photos of me, like out in the, you know, nature, like standing by.
Did you help organize them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
And at that time in my, I mean, you know, I was young, but that was still my carefree years. Like I didn't care who knew I was in the dark room, you know? It's like I had a right to be there, but I didn't. But like I'm getting flashes of memories, not just from that, but you were talking about developing pictures. But then I started just getting flashes like all through my life, different photos were coming up.
Do we need to like merge these together or
put them in chronological or balanced divine working order or filing system or
it's almost as if it's doing this.
It's a collage
of everything. Like we'll go back in time and then it'll apply to the here, and then we'll go back in time and it'll apply to the here, and it keeps like.
That's all time is
so
now.
It's not merge, because merge will make it go like inside itself.
Yeah.
So what is that?
That's what I'm wondering. Is it
woven? Is it woven? No, that doesn't feel right because it's not string or basket.
Folded.
That's closer. Binded, like a book. No.
Sewn.
I think at least if we just organize and put in balanced divine working order, that should get it there, regardless of what word
Try it.
Attach it to.
I think so too. Try it.
Highest good. Please put all these memories into balanced divine order Most healed, balanced, divine order.
Oh, it feels so fucking weird.
I feel like I'm floating now.
I feel like my spine is the spine of the book. But the pages are coming in like this into me, and then this to the back.
Spirit, please zoom this out.
I zoomed out with you.
Okay.
I didn't stay where I was. I don't fucking know.
This definitely seems like the dark room, Gina.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please merge all versions of me
please merge all versions of me
into one.
into one.
Apply my house cleanse.
Apply my house cleanse.
Apply the intense energy vampire cleanse.
Apply the intense energy vampire cleanse.
Calibrate me.
Calibrate me.
Return me to the correct dimensions.
Return me to the correct dimensions.
Close all window browser tabs
Close all window browser tabs
that should no longer be open.
that should no longer be open.
Close all dead timelines.
Close all dead timelines.
And if it's in the highest good, please merge all timelines and dimensions
And if it's in the highest good, please merge all timelines and dimensions
to their correct
to their correct
timeline and dimension.
timeline and dimension.
Oh, that makes me lightheaded as fuck. And my whole
Yeah.
body feels like it's stretching out again.
Yeah, like that. When I said I was floating, it's what it kind of feels like, just like everything's going out. All right, let's go. I'm going to go into my mental space room, and I'm going to use that organization. Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please take me to my mental space room. I got a lot of gunk in front of me. Spirit, please apply my house cleanse to my mental space room.
Were you an ABBA fan in high school?
Dad was. 8-track tape. 8-track tapes.
You hear an
constantly.
SOS, Kate?
Yeah.
I am too.
What? And then sometimes it'll go to the cupcake version. Like occasionally it'll be like, why don't you smack my ass? Darling. And then it'll...
It's like there's a black fog or something that's like all over my field. Kat, you know my field.
Yeah.
I can barely see the house through it.
Apply what you did in the
Spirit,
the,
please copy
town.
and paste what we did to the coal camp to my mental space room. Okay. Spirit, apply my memories into the organization we set up in my mental space room. Anything I need to get rid of, get rid of. Anything I need to keep, keep. Anything not in my highest good, toss it the hell out.
I feel like I'm picking at the corners.
The corners of the photos.
No, your mental space room. And then Kat's in some fucking closet. And I'm looking for this closet. Because it's like, if we find Kat, that means we've solved the mystery.
Well, she might be in the house in the closet. So I don't go into my house now in my mental space room. I stay out in the field.
What?
Kat might be in the house.
I feel like I am the house.
Why don't you go in your house?
It felt confining. And so we redid it and we set up the whole field as my mental space room. I like looking at the house. I just don't like going in it.
Oh, I was going to say, why don't you take the walls down?
I like the house.
Ah.
Yeah, it looks pretty. It looks a lot like the house I almost bought.
Oh, okay.
Except hers is gray.
No, mine's blue. It's like that,
Oh,
but
yours
it's
is
like
blue too?
yeah, it's like that darker kind of a blue, like a
Yeah. Like almost like Superman blue, but
yeah.
darker. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine too. You had the red couch though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you find the red couch? Can you find a soft, comfy couch instead of being in the closet?
Well, if she's the house, can you do your house cleanse to the house?
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please do my house cleanse to my mental space room house.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? It's fucking beautiful Kang.
Yeah, me and Kat sometimes we're like we're there, but we're not there. We're like in different um dimensions, but we're at the same spot.
I am not in the same dimension you guys are in right now. I'm telling you right now. I don't know where the fuck I am.
It just looks like a closet. There, I could see the four walls. I'm just not sure where you are. Spirit, if it's nice, could please take me to where Cat is. This is a blanket closet. Is this where we need to go? I don't know. Is there
where
like
the fabric of time is kept?
in a dusty ass blanket closet?
Yeah, if it's like old timelines.
There might even be some old
Oh.
picture albums, some old memories in that closet that I haven't tapped into.
Oh, is this Gina's? Like
Yeah, it's
timelines?
Gina's.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems like something out of like, I don't know, one of your houses that you've lived in or something.
Are you grabbing them out of the closet? This hurts like fuck, man. What are you doing?
I'm not grabbing anything. I feel like I'm looking in the closet at my father's mom's house because it was this big cedar closet where she kept the blankets, and I feel like I'm just looking at them.
I hate this. I don't know what's going on and I'm really uncomfortable. I'm sorry that I'm whiny. It's real bad. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Can
Spirit, if it's in
you
the highest good, please apply my house cleanse to this blanket closet.
put the cedar closet back to its balanced divine working order?
Put this cedar closet back to balanced divine working order.
Oh. Is this your version of Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe?
I bet it is because we used to have all kinds of play in that closet. Like it was like when we were at Mammal's, that's what we did. We just played in that closet.
Okay, well then, Kate, where are you? You're just looking?
I'm looking up from the top because I'm like, I gotta find Cat, and so I was like, take me to Cat. And it was like, cool, here's Cat. I was like, oh, a closet. Let's fix this.
Because that makes sense I felt like I was the house. You guys saw me in a closet. I'm part of a wardrobe because I would be part of a portal. So
And it was all built in. Yep, it was
and when you were like
Yep.
like looking through it or whatever, I felt you going like this inside my body. I hated it. Why
Still
are
get
we
that
here?
SOS.
So again, we went time travel and we went back to this lifetime.
But I'm getting the SOS ABBA song too. I'm not getting the mix that Kate is, but I'm still getting the SOS song. This is trippy, guys. Like, I don't know if anybody's going to be able to follow along with this. Just saying, if you're lost, I would not be surprised.
It's very convoluted because it's like everything keeps getting merged into one.
Well, we haven't worked together in forever either,
And you
so I feel like
understand-
it's like,
Yeah.
here's everything.
Well, yeah, but like I've been doing these healings, I've been asking for impactful points, and it keeps bringing me back to my mom, like every time, and I'm like,
Well,
much
it's not
can I
at your mom
possibly
anymore.
no,
Gina, it's
no,
not.
but it's still my lifetime with my mom, so
Yeah.
yeah.
My elbows hurt now. And that's flexibility. Do I need to merge in with this fucking... I don't want to merge in with a closet in your mental space room.
Please take me to the source of the SOS song.
going somewhere, and I'm going with you.
How close were you with your dad?
I'm Dad's girl.
Okay.
Very close.
This is very much like a bring it back now. Like
Do you know,
singing you a song, huh?
out of all the people in my life, I mean, Mike, my husband for sure, but my dad is hanging right in there with me as I'm sharing with him my discoveries, my new knowledge. Dad's right there with me, so
Oh,
he's on
okay.
this journey with me. He is.
So is your
Okay.
husband.
Yeah. That's what I said. Besides Mike, my dad is also right there with me.
I feel
So
like you and I
Okay.
have, well, no, Kate doesn't have that issue, I don't think. I think you and I have an opposite issue, Gina. Like, I'm able to tell the world everything and be, whatever, but my close family, they just don't get it. And they're supportive, but it's like pat me on the head supportive. But
mhm.
it feels like you have that really connective
Mhm.
family thing.
Yep.
I have it now, but
Yeah.
Kate, do you have? I don't think Kate cares, to be quite honest.
And then,
What?
my spirit guides, I mean, I know that I've got a lot of Williamson, that's my maiden name. I've got a lot of Williamson grandfathers on my team too, like a lot of grandfathers. And
I think he was
so,
just trying to pull you out of this, whatever this is. Because, like, whenever I was like, please take me to source this music, it was like your dad holding out his hand.
mm,
So it's like, I don't know if we're going in a loop. Spirit of It's Nice Good, please activate Casey Ray's roundabout healing to this. Spirit of It's Nice Good, please activate Cat and Kate's cul-de-sac healing to this.
I stopped
Cat's
spinning.
detangling of roots healing to this.
Please put our clipboards back to their balanced divine working order. Gina's team and spirit guides, I'm gonna need y'all to, like, in order or something. I don't like, there's no merry-go-round here. They're like, okay, we will get off the merry-go-round. Okay.
Oh, Gina and I are I don't want to. It's Des or EDBTC. Said that Gina and I might be connected. We are. So much so that when I first started working with her, I was like, I don't know how to say this, and I don't want everything to be connected to me, but damn it, there's another connection. Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm part of this. I'm part of this too.
Yep.
I remember that being a point in time. You think they'll believe me?
I mean,
Okay.
like when I'm talking with my team, they're all about like, quit holding yourself back, quit being afraid. Like, you got this. You've got everything you need.
Connected to
Like,
what Kate said, with your dad pulling you back and out of it, pulling you back, taking a step back so you can look at it because in here is too much. Can you kick anyone out of your mental space now that you're back with your dad, taking a step back? Kick anybody out of your mental space room that doesn't belong.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please kick anybody that's not in my highest good out of my mental space room.
Under the
And
floorboards.
also doesn't belong.
Under the floorboards, what?
Under the floorboards of the house.
So, the whole field, the mental space field that doesn't belong.
Yeah, out my whole space, the field, the house, everywhere. If it's not my highest good, kick them out. I don't think Olive likes me saying that. Is that Olive I'm here?
No,
That's
that's
Max.
Oh.
Oh, they said I was seeing a person pull up the floorboards in the house. I was seeing bodies. So it's like hiding, you know what I mean? Like, oh, they'll never find me here.
The house
like,
that I was gonna buy. My mom was like, "What is under the porch? What do you think is under the porch?" And it was Chris's body from a past life, and that was the Tarpon Springs thing that all of us lived in together.
Yes.
At different times.
Your mom pointed out the underneath the porch?
My mom was like, "Oh, what do you think's underneath that porch?" Because the whole backyard was a porch.
Oh.
With like a tree growing out of the center of it. And I was like, what the fuck made you think of that?
Oh. That's such an
I was
odd
like,
connection.
Spirit made her say it. I mean, it's like,
Huh.
that blows my mind sometimes. It's just like, if you're aware, you will see everything you need to see and get past yourself. Like, I'm trying to get past. Okay. I felt like
Ask
I
your
quit
dad.
spinning.
Ask your dad spiritually. Say, Dad, what do you want to show me?
All right, Spirit, if it's in my highest good, let's go over and ask my dad. What is it he wants me to know, or what wants to show me? I'm seeing medicine jars.
Behind me to the right. I don't fucking know.
So you got medicine jars. I got the song "Run" by AWOL Nation, where they're like, "I am a human being capable of doing terrible things." Mm-hmm.
I don't know that song.
It was popular for a while, where it was like, "Run." Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I know
Yes,
that part.
okay,
The TikTok
I know
part,
that part.
I know.
Yeah.
Gina and I. Oh, yeah, TikTok.
Oh yes, yes. Run. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah,
I even had that song on my playlist, but I didn't recognize it.
So that's the beginning of it, and it whenever you saw the medicine, I don't know really what that means. Is it some kind of like self-destruction thing? Does that sound right?
Well, I mean, Mom is like really, really on like a gazillion medicines. So maybe that was him like trying to show me that she is who she is because of
medication, or just...
Yeah, she medicates.
We both keep putting our hair behind our ears at the same time, too, by the way.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I didn't even know I was doing it.
Are you sure you're not trying to have a hot take?
Haha.
No, I'm kidding.
Because I'll tuck it behind my ears like that, but I rarely go like this. Like where I was like doing, I was flipping it back, and I don't hardly ever do that.
Okay.
Okay, say, hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
How the hell do I break out of this fear?
How the hell do I break out of this fear? Just be Gina.
Cool. Great. What is that fucking... Like, how?
Oh, do you need to merge with yourself?
Okay, Spirit, if it's in my highest good, merge with the version of Gina that doesn't have this fear. I felt good.
Yeah, it made me do, like, the grudge thing or whatever the fuck, where it's like, whoosh.
But it was like it was a good whoosh. Like, it was just like...
Yeah. Feels really comfortable, but it looks scary to me.
You look scary right now.
Yeah. Why? What version of you...
Sorry. Like on the movie. I just keep getting, why don't you lick it? Like, I don't know. I don't know why I always get that, just lick it, Kate. I don't know what that spiritually means. Like, but I get it. It's like, all you have to do is lick it. And it's like, oh, of course.
So, like, like if you're, sometimes, you're licking somebody, that could be like you're beating them. Like you're besting them. Like, that's another way of saying.
Oh, yeah, like what the lick read?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you need to fight them?
No, I think it's,
No.
I need to beat my fear. I need to lick.
Oh. Okay.
That's what I'm getting.
Fight the grudge, girl. Fight no.
Please don't. I don't know what this is. Please don't lick me or punch me, please. I would not like it. Thanks very much.
Don't come out of the TV. Swear to God. Oh, that's the ring.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, whatever.
Keep licking and keep on ticking.
Yeah.
The most intimidating form. So like people have told me before I'm intimidating. I'm 5'1". Like I'm not like this big menacing kind of person, but my personality's always been loud and proud. Like I don't give a fuck. And then it's like
You're a fucking Scorpio, Gina.
right?
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not that Scorpio, Kat.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, and you being a Taurus, I mean, you get the Scorpio thing a lot.
No, I'm just kidding.
Hmm.
Yes.
But so I think that merging back with my version of me, that just be Gina, the Gina that can do
Doesn't
it.
give a fuck.
Gina do it.
Yeah, Gina, do it with purpose. The whole fucking point of your name. So when I think the reason that you sent those screenshots that you did the other day, one is when I first met you, whatever, years ago, we had a session or something, like a long ass time ago, and your name was I'm a Jinx. And I was like, why? No offense, but why would you make that your name? And then you changed it to I'm not a Jinx. And it was in that screenshot that you sent was I'm not a Jinx. And then now your name, Gina, do it with purpose. Can you merge with your name?
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, merge me with my TikTok name, Gina, do it with purpose.
It's merging.
That felt good too.
Why do I feel like you're kind of yelling with punctuation now? Gina, do it with purpose.
I'm yelling at myself.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is, if it's like shame or something like that. The next part of the song says, "You people are mistaken if you think that I'm awake and celebrating anything that I've become," which makes me go, is this like a guilt and shame thing?
So maybe that's that whole, Kat, you suffer with that too, right? Like you want to do all these things, but then when somebody says thank you, you're wonderful, and then you're like, no, it's not me, it's you. Like you don't want to.
Kate and I battle with that a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just like, we don't like to say thank you. We're just kind of like, you did that, but okay.
And it's that same thing. I think that, yes, I could share so much that maybe somebody, because you remember, I am my highest self. I didn't get that until Kate said it some way. I don't remember what it was, but I was like,
oh yeah, I was like, why are y'all calling in yourselves? Why are you calling in your highest self?
Yes.
You're you.
Yes. But Kat had been saying this all along, and it didn't click with me. And then the way you said it, I was like, oh, I get it. So I feel like, because I'm so analytical, like I have, like Kat tells me all the time, or she used to when we used to like meet up like all the time, but she would say, you're not going to find it on Google. You're not going to find it on Google. You've got to listen to yourself. You've got to trust yourself. And getting there, like I've always trusted my gut, but trying to make sense of this puzzle that's been like all in front of me, I continue to Google. I continue to try to find parts of this puzzle. And I have.
Pieces are okay.
Yeah. And I found what I needed so that I can put it into this human concept that I needed it to be in. And so I know if I can share that it might help somebody else so that they can see it how I see it. But I haven't done it yet. I mean, I've done parts.
You've done parts of it, but why not publicly in your town? Like, how do you exist as you out there in the community like you do and not show this part of you? Like, I don't understand. Because it's like...
it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. I've got to... Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, how do you? Like, I don't think... Like, Kate and I think people look at us like we're fucking nuts sometimes, but I don't think we give a shit.
The key, I think, is for me to put it into terms.
I hate it. This is terrible. Why would y'all do this? It's like they both have it. Why not? Wow, this is way better. This is so... Look, guys, I'm whatever generation. Cool.
How about that?
Gina, yes. Slay.
There's something about Mary. I can make it, like, stand up. So I think what I need to do is I need to put it in words, because I'm in
Gina, did you know? Because you don't see all my TikToks. I literally talked about something about Mary today in a TikTok.
About what? Something about Mary?
Something
Oh.
about Mary.
I thought that's what you were referencing.
Nope, she didn't see it. She
Oh.
was just referencing the movie. She did not see the TikTok.
I have to go see. But from the words I need to use is what I think has me held back. But I think I have it now. And like I said, in the Googling, the piece parts, whatever. It's real. I mean, it's everything that we
Kate,
say. It's just
did you have a gut instinct growing up?
What do you mean? Do you think like an intuition?
Yeah,
like
an
something
intuition.
telling you right from wrong, or maybe
No, I had the voices. That's the best way to put it. I'm getting to do this, so this is what I'm doing. I'm getting to do this, but like internally. So, well, I guess I'll go here. Huh.
I had no gut instinct. I didn't trust myself. People would be like, just trust your gut. And I'm like, my gut lies all the fucking time. But that's because I saw potential, not people. And then, Gina, you saw people for who they were. That was your thing.
Yeah, and my gut was never lied to me. I always trusted it. I was always like just, and
yours
I
wasn't
did
about
it in my
people,
career,
I don't think.
trusting like
Yours wasn't about what?
Oh, I was saying, Kate, yours wasn't about people at all. Yours had nothing about trusting people or not trusting people. You questioned people. You only trusted your team.
Them. Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't have what I knew as a connection to that. Gina, did you have a connection to like a higher whatever, or was it was in your heart, wasn't it? Or like in your soul?
It was like I just knew. I never understood how I knew. I just always knew. I knew when somebody was not trustworthy. I knew when somebody was
always wrong.
or whatever, and I didn't always make the right choice based on what I was feeling. I would often, when I was younger, like go with the flow, but I was always the leader of the group. If we got in trouble, I was getting everybody in trouble.
Is there another thing of us that we need to like combine? Like, is this a puzzle again? What are you looking at, Kate?
I don't think I had an intuition either, because I'm like looking at it and I'm like, the talking like that, myself to myself, didn't start until I was probably about like 8 to 12-ish. So no, it was literally like, I wouldn't talk. I would just observe people. And then I'd be like, wow, I don't like that. Yeah, I will not do that. I don't like that. I like that. I don't like that.
So it wasn't wrong or right. It was just based off of this feels good, this doesn't feel good.
Yeah. So I didn't have intuition either in that way. I really had to think about it because I was like, oh yeah, of course I have that. No.
I didn't have this feels good, this feels bad, this feels right, this feels wrong. Actually, lots of my like early TikToks was like, I always want to do the right thing, and I'm always about doing the right thing, and I'm not about that at all anymore. Fuck whatever anybody says is right or wrong. Is this some kind of it's hurting my elbow again. Spirit, if it's in the highest good, can you put Kate's and Gina's in my intuition, puzzle solving, listening to the guides, whatever this is, connected to each other or not, back into balance, divine working order?
Yeah, Boston. Usually the people in the live were like, y'all come along and somehow it's like y'all experience this, like we all experience the same thing. It's very spirit led.
So weird.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I made it tonight. It's like, well, I bet you're probably part of it.
But yeah, mine was an intuition. It was all based on my observations, which is why a lot of my shit's black and white. Which is like, oh, that's a lie. It's like, sometimes lies are not lies, Kate. Sometimes lies are complex. And it's like, nope, I remember observing that lie. That was not true.
Mine was based off of everybody else's reactions to whatever was happening. That person feels uncomfortable. That person looks like they're happy about this. This person is mad. This person is making that person mad. That's how mine developed.
What about you, Gina?
Well, like I said, like it's always been just a knowing. Like, I could read a person, like my friends, like I was like the advice guru. You know, what do you think about him? What do you think about her? Like they were constantly like asking me that, and I'd be like, stay away. That's no good.
I've always
But I
been
don't.
like, just do whatever you like. Don't. I'm not going to tell you yes or no. Here you go. Just go and have a blast. And then
Oh yeah.
when you fall on your face, come to me. I'll help pick you up,
I
and
was
we'll
the
do it all
opposite.
again.
I was the opposite. I was like, so help me. If you go and like go out with him or whatever, and he breaks your heart, don't you even come crying to me. I warned you. I hate saying I told you so. No, I don't. I told you so. And I'm still that way. I really am. I have opinions. That's what I called them, was opinions. I have opinions. Sometimes you don't have to ask me for them. But now I know what that opinion was. It was really my gut instinct. It was me trusting what I knew. I just knew. And now I know it was me. It was me telling me like it's me.
Spirit, if it's in the highest good, please allow me access to. Please allow younger me to have access to Gina's gut instinct, conducive to what I need back then, and Kate's black and white discernment, conducive to what I need back then.
Man, it's like
I'm
a
just having
sticker.
it. I just decided to take it. Sorry, guys.
It hit you with a sticker. Like it made the sticker sound where it's like whoosh.
Oh,
Whatever that means.
like a patch.
Oh, okay.
Like a tobacco patch or whatever.
So it'll like come in slowly and it won't be like a brain melting, I guess?
It's
Because you know me, it'll probably melt my fucking brain. I'm like, give it all to me. And it's like, why is everything on fire?
Why am I eating my arm?
Do you know how many times, literally, I'll ask Kate to help me with something. She's like, well, you could turn it 2 octaves down. And I'll be like, no, never mind.
Spirits and Asking, please give that version of Kat the brain aneurysm healings.
Thanks.
I'm getting the SOS song again. Is it for Kat?
Oh, that feels so weird in my chest and my...
Spirits and Asking, please activate all of the blowout healings to that version of Kat. Okay.
Are you hearing voices, Kat?
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were like.
Is it your own team?
No,
now?
it's you guys.
Hey, Kat, we're gonna meet soon.
Cool.
Where are you guys?
Yeah, y'all needed another connection point there for sure.
Really What'd you say, Gina?
I feel I said like y'all needed another connection point.
But it's you too, Gina. You were talking too.
Gina, I could feel the inside of me for the first time. I'm just like, this is cool.
Ring, ring. Hello, this is Kat.
Kate's been doing this lately.
No, ring, ring.
Yeah, I've been doing that instead of this.
Hey, guys.
Can you hear me? I can hear you. Hi.
They're gonna call me batshit crazy, like way younger. It'll be fine.
Awesome. Woo.
You know how some people have like super cool handshakes when they're in person. Since it's over live, we can all do this.
It's just this and then this. And cross.
Come on, do it, Kate. Do it, Kate. Do it.
It's for you. What do you mean, Haley? Is Kat sick, or is it that an energy thing?
Oh, my cough? It's an energy thing. It's actually been since I started dating Ben. So yeah, it's a new thing I have. I'm so excited about it. Had it for about a year.
Excuse me, Ben.
Okay.
He's
not on the line. He's not allowed. She just hung up on him.
You're not. No boys allowed. Sorry, Spirit, please undo that.
I got 2 phones. I got 2 phones. Hey, 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 hey. Dang it, Dana in the comments. No, Ben.
I thought so. It gave me like a truth-telling or like a warning vibe.
I would love to know what it is. I don't fucking know. I haven't like explored it, I guess. Gina, how do you feel? I'm the only one who copied and pasted your guys' stuff to younger me. I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. You guys are like, cool, we're here to help you, Kat. No one wants what I have? Fuck.
I don't want
I thought you said you
You don't have to.
I thought you said you didn't have intuition when you were younger. Are you talking about you now?
No, I copied and pasted Gina's intuition, downloaded into me at my younger age, and I copied your black and white discernment to me at a younger age.
But wouldn't that give me feeling? Ooh.
Okay, you don't have to. It's fine.
Good,
no, it's fine. It's fine. Please don't be uncomfortable. It's okay. I'll just find you guys later when you're more open to it. You don't have to do it when you're younger. It's fine. That's called guilt tripping. It's fine. Just don't.
I don't feel guilt.
I mean, I have some of the black and white thing already. I like to stick things in boxes and put them up on the shelf and not address them. But I'm getting better at opening those boxes. So.
Would it give me feelings?
Yes.
Okay, would it give me feelings? And it's like, no, because it has a hand. It's like, absolutely not.
Okay.
It'll just push them away. Then why would I do it?
Don't. I don't think you're supposed to.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good at that point in time, please copy paste the cat's feeling intuition to me at the time. It gave me a cape?
Yeah.
What does
Captain
that
Obvious.
do? Captain
It's
Obvious.
like a Madam Super Mad, Captain Obvious, and then the Superman cape. And like, you don't want it, I'm gonna let you know, because it's like, it's the people pleaser thing that you already have. It's just cat style people pleaser when you were that age.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good and I don't need it, please undo it. It kept it. So maybe there needs to be like a level for sanity. Because that was pretty robotic.
I just jumped into action every chance I got, to the point where, like, when I was working at Pier 1 and someone had a headache, I'd be like, I have ibuprofen at home.
Yeah, but wouldn't that make me, like, at some level, like, a better human? Instead of being so robotic?
I don't like the way that you phrased that. I know you meant, like, more human than a robot, but better. That word better sounds gross.
Oh. More empathetic sounding. Even though I was empathetic, I just couldn't show it.
Oh, like tone?
Yeah, oh, okay.
Oh, that's the part. It's just tone, maybe it's just tone reception.
And then what am I gonna do? They're yelling at me.
Yeah, you're still gonna be Kate.
I'm just not gonna do anything about it. Oh, they're yelling. Cool. Oh, okay. Yes, I like it. I will keep. Thanks. And then Gina, you had your gut intuition you were saying?
Mm-hmm.
Spirit, if it's not as good, please copy paste Gina's gut intuition to me at that age. And please undo it if I don't need it. Okay, it's still there. Yep. Cool.
I kind of feel like you understand humans more now at a young age, but you don't really like them very much. But I know that you like them, so.
Well, I would never get treated very great. Nobody knew anything about what was going on with me. So it's like, I would try.
Maybe it just gave you a little bit of like, instead of just not caring and being like, okay, did it give you like a little bit of standing up for yourself at a younger age?
I don't know if I actually cared. No, I did. Okay. I would talk back. Yes.
Yay!
Okay, cool. It's like, don't sass me. I don't know what that means. Spirits in the highest good, please. Activate the ripple healings to this. And make it conducive to what I need.
Okay, so Gina, at your young age, I think it would benefit you to not care as much, because that's the thing that's
Yes.
bothering you now.
Yes.
So not care as much, that would be Kate's.
Yep. Spirit, if it's at the highest good, please allow me, or copy and paste Kate's black and white discernment. Is that right?
Yes.
To my younger version of me. And if it's in my highest good and I don't need it, you can take it back.
Make it more conducive to what you need, please.
Make it more conducive to what I need.
Like cut a piece out. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's like a mold for Gina.
And ripple the healing into all versions.
I guess mine for you, Gina, would be to see the pathways, the Rubik's Cube, a little bit more effortlessly.
It's funny you said Rubik's Cube. I just saw a video on how to solve one. I'm 52
I know how to solve
freaking
them.
years old, and I never knew how to solve one until that video.
Oh. I memorized the
Like,
pattern.
Yeah, it is a pattern. I didn't know it was a pattern. Anyway. So, I need the Spirit, if it's in my highest good, copy and paste the part of Kat's gut feelings.
It's empathy. It's spatial pathway awareness is what you need.
Okay, copy and paste Kat's empathy, spatial awareness.
Pathway awareness.
Or pathway awareness. My younger version that's conducive to me. I mean, I just got like lights. Like.
Oh, like lighting up pathways.
It's too easy for me to do the puzzles and pathways and organize the stuff that I could be on my phone all day organizing, going to Pinterest, going to TikTok, doing the things, make another video. Hello, all the fucking time. I'm constant, and I don't like get tired. And then like screenshot it, and then crop it, and then put it over here, and then put it in this folder, and this folder, and this folder. This goes here and here and here and here.
Yeah, I'll use the hell out of that.
My phone is at 5%.
Oh. I think Kat's trying to tell us something.
I'm done. Just kidding. I think that'll work, Gina, and I think that benefits me, too. I'm happy about it.
It always does. It always does. Like, we always, like,
yeah.
Come back.
You would think we'd do it more often.
Gross.
You know. We've been together for a space of time. Fucking, I don't know. Gina's like, I tried, bitch.
No, that's not what I did.
She wouldn't say that. She wouldn't say that.
I mean, shit, life just happens.
Yeah, no, she wouldn't say that.
Thank you guys for walking me through this. And
thanks for coming on.
It was so odd, and thanks to your dad, too, because he was like, stop. Anyway.
Please. He's like, get it together.
That's my dad, yes.
That was cool.
This?
All right.
Yeah.
Everybody disconnect.
Here's